back with a live performance of Mr. Kanye West in the house.
What's going on?
Through the Wire. How you doing?
Pop that collar. Now, Through the Wire is a song that it's actually an actual song you wrote about an accident that you had. You can tell them about, everything that happened and what you went through?
Yeah, I nearly lost my life about a year ago. And I had a lot of things going for me. I produced a lot of #1 records at that time, and I just felt like it was God saying, I'm about to hand you the world, so just keep in mind at any given time I could take it away from you, so always keep me #1.
I know that's right. Now, how did you do it? You're like the most anticipated album coming out right now. Did that accident have a lot to do with your... Okay? Did the accident have a lot to do with a new focus for you?
Yeah, I definitely think it did. I already had records like Slow Jams and Jesus Walks, shout out to Twister.
Yeah.
And I think, once again, I feel like my first thank yous is to God on my album. I feel like he's the executive producer of my life.
Right.
And he said, you got a lot of records, but nobody cares about you. Obviously, from like when I went up to the A&Rs and spit for them, and they all turned me down.
Really?
You're smiling at them now.
Now that's because people...
Look at your boy. I'm on 106 Park,
Now, Kanye, you were a producer. Like, how did you make that? How did you make that switch? Because there's a lot of producers that want to, become artists.
That was my main stigma. Everybody said, you're a producer, and they were feeling they try to classify us, and they don't give us the credit because we make beats. They feel like we can't chew gum and tie our shoes at the same time.
Right.
I said everything. I'm talking about the layered shoes, from the way I put this together to the way I put the track together, the way I put the rap together. I'm thorough. I'm giving 100%. I'm giving it all from my heart. I'm trying to bring the soul back to the game. Not just the soul beat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean from your heart. I mean, you can take losses sometimes. You ain't gotta be the most super. You ain't gotta be the most super positive. Oh, I only read books. I don't like cars. And some people like cars. Some people like God. Some people like sex. And real people, people tell the truth.
So you can do more than one thing. Is what you
do more than one thing.
Just be a regular person. Me and Ghost, we was building on this. We were bringing it back. We bring it back 93 because I feel like the kids right now, they ain't had a chance. I love you too, sweetheart.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna kick it more with Mr. West if we come back right now.
Yeah.
Here's the #9 video.
Yeah. West Side Connection featuring Nate Dogg with Gangsta Nation. #9 jump.
In the house, just hit the stage. Now, we were talking about the album for a minute, College Dropout. You have some interesting songs on here. Tell us about it. I know one's called Jesus Walks, and then there's a Workout for Women.
Well, it's called Kanye West Workout Plan. I say, ladies, if you follow these instructions exactly, you might be able to pull your rapper, NBA player, man, at least to do it with a car.
What's your instruction?
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and get them sit-ups right and tuck your tummy tight and do your crunches like this. That's all I'm gonna give them on that.
All right. And Jesus Walks? Let's talk about Jesus
It just
Walks.
talk about, living a secular life and still trying to have a relationship with God, which, the average person goes through that, It's not always like straight gospel, straight, I don't listen to rap. It's like fighting to try to get closer to him, you know what I'm saying, and more like him. And you got so many temptations out here, and I just talk about it like straight up. The first verse is from the perspective of a drug dealer. Like, one of the things, I never sold drugs a day in my life, but I feel like a Maya Angelou or Gwendolyn Brooks back in the days, they would write what would be the sign of the time. And sometimes they would even put themselves in that shoe to get that, to express that. I feel like with a rap, a lot of times people limit their expression for the sake of keeping it real. But I feel like you have to bring up, drugs. You have to bring up sex. You have to bring up God if you're going to represent what we're all going through in 2004.
Right, every day.
Definitely. We're going to have more with Kanye West. Keep it locked right here, 106 and Park. We'll be right back. The Rock in the building.
Trying to be lying, I've been trying to be signed, trying to be a millionaire, how I used to like flies. In the same hospital where Biggie Smalls died, the doctor said I had blood clots, but I ain't Jamaican.
Welcome back, 106 and Park, BET's Top 10 Live. Got Kanye West up in the building representing the Rock.
So now, with the Grammys 2 days away, we've been taking predictions online from our audience to see who they predicted win the category of Best Rap Song Collaboration. Now, because you currently have one on the countdown, we want to see who you think is going to win. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the nominees.
Need your prediction.
Your prediction. Where is the Love, the Black Eyed Peas with Justin Timberlake? Love You Better, LL Cool J featuring Mark Dorsey. Beautiful, Snoop Dogg featuring Pharrell. Y'all clap for these nominations. They're Grammy. Frontin' the Neptunes featuring Pharrell Williams and Jay-Z. And Crazy in Love Beyonce featuring Jay-Z. Who is Kanye West? Mr.
Who you got? Drum roll.
My favorite is the beautiful. The one that's gonna win it is Crazy in Love.
All right.
We're going to reveal what
And,
BET.com users predicted as well on the screen
And
today.
they predicted Crazy in Love, Beyonce featuring
34%.
Jay-Z, 34.45%.
Good prediction, Mr.
You're
West.
rolling with the people.
Yes, you are.
Now, you're doing a lot of production for a lot of different people still, and you got your own album coming out.
Yeah.
Who you working with now?
Working on Common's new album, Talib Kweli. You know.
Okay.
But the main thing, the most important woman in America right now, I did Janet Jackson's first single.
Whoa!
Right?
Yeah, my homegirl Alicia Keys, you know, we broke down. I just did Twist, the next single. It's a lot of things going on, but my album took a long time to do, and I really tried to bring back the classics to where every song you had to fast forward nothing.
Okay.
And I told, don't believe if any media you see any reviews and they ain't give me a perfect score, don't believe it. Any magazine they didn't give me a perfect score, you lowering the integrity of your own magazine.
Oh boy! Now Kanye, wow! I ain't mad at you. Now I gotta ask you.
Do you think that's going to happen, though? Like, do you think there's going to be a lot of critics on your album like that? You think they're going to...
You know, a lot of people be scared with a new artist. They don't want to give them their credit. And I gave the best. I took me 26 years to do this album. I gave everything I had into this. And then the next album might not be as good, but they'll give it scores just because it's so much. It's Kanye West now. But right now, I'm the artist, the producer. He's just trying to rap. You know, we took Jamie Foxx, Twista, and me. That's three people that people was doubting.
Crazy.
Right now, we had the number one R&B song in the country because, hey, y'all ain't going nowhere on the pop charts. But we got the number one.
Shout out to Outkast.
No, on the producer.
No, hold on. With Dre, I came out with my video Through the Wire. People was like, I love that video. That's my favorite. That Dre video is my favorite video.
Shout out
doubt.
to them. They're doing it too.
As a producer, Kanye, have you ever given a song out that you wanted to keep for yourself personally?
Oh man, I ain't gonna bring them up.
Come on, just give me two.
One.
Give me two songs you like. I should have kept that for my album.
You know I gotta get my soul right. I gotta get the devils out my life. But that's my man Jay, and this is his victory lap. And I wanted to save it, but I wasn't on the album at the time, so I had to give it up to try to get on the album. Just feel it. And you know, he put me in the game. If it wasn't for Jay, I wouldn't be sitting on this stage right now.
That's beautiful. All right, we gotta give it up for Kanye West coming through here in the stage.
Yeah! College Dropout is in stores February 10th.
My 15 seconds is over. My 15 seconds of fame. Mom, my 15 seconds of fame is over. What's up?
Kanye West,
Let's go to
y'all.
number 8 video of Marcus Houston featuring Jermaine Dupri with Pop That Booty.